Welcome. Today, I just want to play this game. I've been testing, open every single game I have, and I'm like a kid in a candy store. So I don't even, once you start opening games and benchmarking and looking at the numbers and changing the settings, and you're not even playing anything. And I want to actually enjoy the gaming experience with a new PC. And I'm sure that's something that anyone who upgrades their PC, of course, you always want to test things. But at the end of the day, I think the best is to focus and just play something, like pick, pick your game and start playing. Because I have a lot of storage and I have my PC full of games. And I like to play many games at the same time because these kind of games are demanding. So if I get stuck, then I jump to another one. How's it going? But I want to actually play, So, I'm going to be playing here. Let's see how this stream goes. I'm not sure if this style of live stream, just me playing the game, will be very successful. If we can get 1,000 views every time we do this, I will keep doing it. But of course, I'm going to make regular videos. Yeah, this game is, man, this is a 5090. Look, right now, the performance I'm getting, so I lock to 60 FPS and the GPU goes up to 86% utilization, which is crazy with the settings I'm using. Just 4K DLSS quality and no ray tracing. The game looks great, but I mean, this is way too demanding for what it is. And I heard in a review from Digital Foundry, or they were doing like a conversation. They showed this game, when you go to the main city, the CPU utilization was crazy, like 100% every single core. And I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen when we get there. So yeah, let's try it. I'm gonna focus on playing the game. I'll be reading the chat. Let's turn on physics. I'm gonna try Barman Arkham Knight, which has the 64 physics, so it should work well. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Yeah, I like these games. They are very challenging, and I'm playing this one in the maximum difficulty. So let's see. I'm a little bit rusty right now. I need to get the timing for the parries. But this is what I like to do, man. On these games, the parry mechanic, that's my favorite one. I'm not using ray tracing, man. I have to say, I'm very happy with the 5090. The main, I'm not gonna say disappointment, but I was expecting frame generation for this 144 hertz display. I was expecting 2x, just double frame generation would be very, very good. And it is hit and miss. Some games look good, and I cannot hear a parry here. Some games are good, some games are very bad. I tried Ninja Gaiden, it's flat out broken. Like, it doesn't even work. Frame generation doesn't work in that game. And this one, it works, but I think the motion interpolation from my TV sometimes does a better job, which is crazy. And I don't lose any performance. I mean, I don't lose the base frame rate. So it is kind of disappointing, even the NVIDIA frame generation, let alone the smooth motion. NVIDIA smooth motion is not great at all. It's just not. It's not. It has a lot of very, very obvious artifacts when you do this surrounding the character. So, I mean, right now with Game Motion Plus, this is very clean. Very clean. I don't see any bothersome interpolation artifacts or anything. they are there if I look for them, but it is very clean. Like right now, I'm looking at my TV. I do this, nothing. I don't see any problem. And I cannot say the same thing with NVIDIA frame generation. And that is so weird because, I mean, if you compare the power, it's not even close. I mean, it's a big GPU. I don't know the chip that the TV has, but it's not even close in power to any NVIDIA GPU. So I have to say that's like the biggest disappointment. I was expecting frame generation to be great. From 72 FPS to 144, I was expecting, well, this is gonna be great. Not at all. I'm a little bit disappointed. Definitely disappointed with NVIDIA's smooth frames. Yeah, these games are difficult. Neo, these kind of games are tough. I have to get the timing. I'm cold right now. Yeah, I'm cold. Need to get the timing. But yeah, but I'm very happy, man. I'm very happy with my 5090. It looks amazing. So you're in Italy. Very late. Right now here is like 9:30 p.m. So we'll do 2 hours. See if I can advance in the game. We will try The Last of Us 2. It comes out this week on PC. I still have not finished the first one. So the thing is, I would like to try, you know, every game that comes out. But the thing is, at the end, I don't have time to play all of them. And I'm not gonna be doing like a benchmark of every single game that comes out on the 5090 or anything like that. So if I'm not gonna play it because I'm playing other things, I'd much rather wait for the game to be discounted or after I finish what I'm playing. Like for example, I have not finished Spider-Man Miles Morales. So why would I play Spider-Man 2, you know? So it is like, I didn't finish God of War because I lost the save files and now I have to start from the beginning again. So then why would I play the latest God of War? I have the game, but then you know, you get it for no reason. So yeah, if I buy every single game that comes out to have like a day one video and all of that, it is not profitable for the channel. It's not worth it, man. It's just too much. And I think I could reach out to some of these companies for a review code for the games. But I don't know. That's not what I do. So I'll keep trying to freestyle same as always and see how we do. But I'm gonna make videos. I'm not gonna be doing live streams only. The thing is, I was sick for these days. I got over it. It lasted me like three days. I was with a little bit of like a sore throat and some you know, like mucus and stuff. But I'm good now, so I cannot do my intro yet. See, if I try to breathe heavy, deeply, I cannot. So that's why I was not making videos. So waiting until that's so completely over so I can make the videos. But yeah, next month at the beginning, I'm gonna make so Half-Life RTX was not free. You have to own the original game. And I'm not gonna play that. For the video, it would be cool if it was free as a tech demo. But when I went to Steam, it said you need to own the original game. The thing is, Half-Life 2 was like the first Steam game ever or something like that. So maybe you thought it was free because you own it for a long time. But remember, I came here to the US recently, so I never had any Steam games. In Cuba, I didn't have any games. I only had the Cuban version of the games. And I'm getting destroyed. So yeah, I don't have a long catalog of Steam games. So maybe you had that one from a long time ago and you thought it was free, but it's not free. What's up, George? Just got here listening while working, so instead of buying the 5090, we would just get a C1 Game Motion Plus. No, a C1, no, it's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying the Samsung. The C1 has, the name is OLED Motion Pro, which is more clear, but you get some flickering. You might not like that. Samsung TVs have this Game Motion Plus feature, which is very good, man. I have to say, at the beginning, I didn't want to give it too much credit because I was like, oh, there's no way, this is even close to what NVIDIA has. But it's actually very, very good, man. I have to say, this is very, very good. And I wonder why. Maybe that's why not many companies are doing it. I don't know what Samsung is doing with this, how they do it, but it is very, very impressive. Very impressive that they can do this, and it works so well. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. So people are saying, oh, why would you use that with a 5090? It would make no sense. Well, it makes a lot of sense, let me tell you. I am using it right now. So, of course, this game I can get 120 with even without frame gen, but it's very demanding. So I try to lock it to 60 to have some resources for the stream too. But yeah, the C1 has OLED Motion Pro High, which again, it is more clear at 60, but it flickers. But if you can get 120 on the C1, that is amazing. That's like 300 plus when it comes to the clarity. So highly recommend that. If you can get 120 FPS on a C1, you get like a 360 experience. So even this game, for example, this game is locked to 120. So that's the way to go there. But the thing is, the difference in the colors with the C1 is huge. The brightness and colors of QD OLED is far, far, far superior. So for me, it's difficult to go back to the C1 unless I'm gonna use the 120 BFI. So yeah, that's the thing. It's hard to go back from the HDR on these QD OLEDs. But yeah, the display makes a big difference. So I think the display upgrade was as big as the 5090. Need to get that timing. I had this pair is very, very good the other day. There you go. I'm playing this game at the highest difficulty, so the enemies are... They can take a lot of punishment. Yeah. Man. See, flickering perception depends on the person. The Blurbuster chief told me that you cannot say that at a certain threshold, anyone, like nobody would notice the flickering. It depends. So, but the thing is, the C1 at 60, I can see how many people would notice the flickering, but at 120, it's very, very hard to tell. I mean, I cannot tell the flickering at all at 120. It is gone, completely gone. And I am playing very bad. Flickering perception at 100 FPS, even 100 FPS, 100 Hertz on the C1 is gone. And it looks like 260. So 100 FPS is very possible in many games. And that looks clear already. That's why, man, I've been hammering LG. Why you eliminated that feature, man? Why? It doesn't make any sense. If the G5 had that feature, it would be a no-brainer. I mean, if you don't get the G5 instead of anything else, you're just crazy. For PC gaming, it would be like no-brainer. The TV to get, hands down, nothing comes even close. But they eliminated that for some reason. Man, I don't know why I'm struggling with the parry timing. And I don't want to run past the enemies. On these games, you have to get good. There's no other way. Game Motion Plus is better than the current OLED motion? No. So the thing is, Game Motion Plus is not losing any brightness. And it doesn't flicker at all. So you still have sample and hold, it just looks more clear because you're getting double the FPS. So that's a big win because you get one of these TVs for HDR. So if you can keep the HDR brightness, the full HDR brightness, and then improve the motion, improve the fluidity, that's great. So the C1 is great motion, but you lose the HDR brightness, and the C1 is not bright to begin with. So it is, you know, it's a big trade-off, but it's worth it because it is that good. Now the G5 being so bright, it could have that technology just absolutely amazing, man. Absolutely crazy. But for some reason, they just don't want to do it. Uh-oh. I don't want to dodge too much. I want to get the parry timing. Dodging is a lot easier. I'm sure I would win a lot more if I dodge instead of trying to parry everything. But you need to get the parry timing because at the end, if you don't win. I'm late. Let's go. It's not done yet? Yeah. It's taking a lot of damage. Yeah, this highest difficulty I think is not well balanced. Like a single enemy, I have to parries for chats. I mean, this is the only way I think to play these games, right? Here is Maratax. He was the MaraTX TV. He was the one who helped me brick the 5090 out of the box. We completely bricked the 5090, both BIOS. He said you should eventually get a gun, range weapon, so you can pick off the trash mobs from far away. I have the weapon. I have it. You know, one thing I usually don't do, so similar to Neo. I usually don't do on these games, I don't try to use too many of the tools. Like try to use, for example, on Elden Ring, try to use the arts and potions, and like I try to, if I can, to keep the same everything, not change anything, just to get consistency. Because I think when you focus on the abilities and all that stuff, it's distracting, and at the end you get worse. You don't get consistency, basically. So there's a bunch of enemies here. This is I think this game is gonna be a little bit unfair. Look at this, 4 enemies. You see how many times I have to hit a single enemy? Look, I'm fighting with 4 at the same time right now. Oh, at least if you parry, you get a big reward. you stagger all of them. So that's great. But you see how many times I have to hit? I think I have to maybe... I might have to... Yeah, I'm gonna die. I mean, this is crazy. Let me see if I can separate them or something. Let me kill this dog. No, this is crazy. This, I think this game is gonna be very, very difficult. I wanna beat Sekiro with no Kuro charms and the Demon Bell activated. Much harder than the base game. Yeah, I am not that good. I usually don't put the bar so high. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to run past the enemies to get to the same part where I was. Let's see if that's possible in this game. So I don't have to go through these again. See if I get there with more health. No, things like it seems like it's gonna be a tough. Well, possible. Okay, it is possible. So let's go. Oh no, but they follow me. So they would follow you. No, that's not possible then. Well, yeah, this game is gonna be almost impossible. This is crazy. I cannot run past the enemies. Yeah, they're just not gonna let you do that. So they want you to use the shooting. Okay, let me shoot them a little bit then. I think this is overkill. Let's keep trying. I just need to get good. See, if I try to keep run passing them, I'm not gonna. I need to parry absolutely everything. Get good at this enemy. At the end, it's the same enemy. So if you get good at this, you can beat them all. See, it doesn't take too much anyway. So even if you have 4 attacking you, you just have to do a successful parry, and that's it. But this dog, it's just... And I only have 3 life to refill. A 1-2. He does a 1-2. 1-2-3. First time I see that one. So I have to. So you're saying I have to stealth past this section? So I'm not supposed to beat every. So I'm not supposed to beat all of them? Maybe that's why I feel overwhelmed. So there's one over here. If I can easily take him out like this. But I thought I was supposed to just fight them all. You can turn off DSC on your screen and use HDMI 2.1 to 240 Hz then. So with the 5090, it doesn't matter anymore if the display has DSC. You can use DLDSR. The only disadvantage of DSC is when you Alt-Tab out of full screen applications, you get a long black screen for the handshake. Aside from that, there is no disadvantages at all with DSC as far as I know. So it doesn't really matter now with the, I think the 50 series GPUs, not only the 5090, but I'm not sure. Because Howard Unbox said the 5090. So what's your opinion on use DLDSR 2.25x 4K on your monitor same as my monitor? So you mean on the 360 hertz QD OLED monitor or on the TV? If it's on the monitor, I don't think it makes a lot of sense. You see, for 1440p, 360 hertz QD OLED monitor, you want to get 360 to take advantage of it. So unless you have the performance headroom, just keep it at 360 and keep it at 1440p and use DLSS transformer model with DLSS quality or even balance to get up there to 360, and you can use MFG or anything else. I don't use DLDSR on this monitor 1440p because if I want more pixels, if I want a higher fidelity, I play a 4K, but of course I have a 4K TV for that. So if all you have is this monitor and you see shimmering, then you can do that, use DLDSR. But the thing is, at the size 27-inch, 1440p with DLSS quality or even balance is fine. It looks great, unless it's like a very blurry game. But now this enemy, for example, I cannot stealth this enemy, right? Or maybe I can. Oh, this is not good, man. I don't like that. I thought I was supposed to just beat them all. If this is what I'm supposed to do here, I don't like this. That's why I was feeling overwhelmed. I thought the difficulty was balanced, so it would be realistic for me to just take them over and just beat them all. I don't like this. Because there's no skill in doing the stealth, kind of gameplay. I don't like that. That only works if the display also has display 2.1. Also, you're saying if DSC is not necessary for 240 Hz 4K with display 2.1, yeah. So now with the 50 series GPU display 2.1, you can get uncompressed 4K 240 Hz, and there's actually a monitor coming out. If not, is out already. No, actually, it is out already. MSI told me they were gonna send it to me for review sample. I would have to return it. It is 27-inch 4K 240 Hz, and it has display 2.1, so you can get that uncompressed without DSC. I don't really see the advantage of that anymore, other than you can alt tab out of a full screen application and not have to wait for that black screen. So I hope they send it to me. It seems like it's taking more time for some reason. That's an interesting monitor because I want to see 27-inch 4K, if that makes any sense. If it looks that much sharper. For me, a screen size is king, but it seems like Samsung is focused on getting more pixels in a smaller screen. They want to release a 5K. I think it's 27-inch too. 5K. I think it's 5120 by 2880, or I forgot the resolution. I think it was this one. There's a 5K monitor coming from Samsung that has this resolution. This one, 5120. No. It seems like I turned off DLDSR because it's not listed here. I forgot. But if 5K, 27-inch, I don't think that makes any sense. Of course, if you turn off anti-aliasing and you don't see any shimmering, I think it does make sense. But the thing is, nowadays, on these games, if you turn off anti-aliasing, you will get shimmering. It doesn't matter because you have so many low resolution assets stuff. Yeah. So, but you are 5090 should be able to do DLDSR with DSC, even turn on, yes, because of the more monitor headless modes. Yeah, I tried already. I can use DLDSR with DSC on in both the monitor and the TV. So it works. That's good. I like it. Of course I like it. Because on the monitor, I was not able to do that anyway. But I don't use DLDSR on the monitor because it is... again, I want to get 360. So I am supposed to stealth my way here. I thought I was supposed to beat everyone, man. I don't like that. I prefer to beat everyone if I can. So let's see, we have one guy over here. One guy over here. And we have a bunch of grass. But we have a dog. So I think we have to kill that dog first. Or if I can get rid of one at least. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And yeah, I'm gonna do this one. See if I can double down and kill this one. Oops. See if he forgets. No, he's not gonna forget. Oh. Well, he has different movements. Well, it's out already. Let me kill the dog. If I kill the dog, I should be able to succeed on this one. Well, let me... Let me focus, see if I can get past these enemies. Oh. I'm almost done. No, man, just too much. But I see, if I do a little bit of stealth, then yeah, I will do that video. The thing is, it is so inconvenient for me to make that video because I will do it, but I have to bring the C1 down. So I have to, bring it down. It's 48 inches, it's not as difficult. But still, it's an inconvenient video. I need time for that. I need like a weekend to do that one. Also because the C1 is being used every day. A lot. So yeah, family's using it. But I will make that video. You like 4K DLDSR on your monitor? I do like it. It looks better. You get better anti-aliasing. But the thing is, because it's 27-inch, 1440p DLSS quality looks amazing. It looks very good. And the thing is, if you want more pixels, get a 4K monitor. Get a 4K display. You get 1440p to get it faster. So it is easier to run. You can get a higher frame rate. So I think for 1440p monitors, DLDSR, it defeats the purpose. Unless you have the performance to spare. Let's say you're playing a very old game or something. I would not use it. I don't think it makes any sense. Again, I want to use that monitor for high refresh rate. So 1440p is better for that. It's a lot easier to run. So these ninjas look the same, but they have different movesets. these ones at the beginning have different movesets than the ones I was fighting at the end. I need to get better, man. I need to get better. I like this game. It's challenging. But I think it's a little bit unfair. Yeah, it's definitely unfair. But I like it. I might have to play it off stream a little bit to get better. All 50 series GPUs had their display engine upgraded. So you get MPOs and DLSR with DSC. What is MPOs? I don't know what that is. So Maratax, he got the same 5090 I got. He helped me to set it up. So thank you very much. Also, you have the 360. Man, enjoy the 360. It is, if you can, of course, use frame generation, lossless scaling, anything you can. It is so incredible. 360 FPS on this OLED, it's just amazing. Or even an LCD. Actually, the most clear display we have right now is the NVIDIA Pulsar, and that's a 360 Hertz LCD base monitor, and it supports strobing with VSync. So, you know, I am actually interested in that monitor. I would like to get it for review of the motion clarity. It improves the motion clarity 4x at any refresh. The range is from 90 hertz to 360, but you can tweak it, so it goes from 60 to 360 VRR range. And if you improve the motion 4x, so at 90 FPS, it already looks like 360. It looks super clear. So imagine beyond 90 FPS, it's just amazing. So that monitor is just super clear. But of course, you have LCD picture quality, which is not great. In single player games, 120 FPS should be enough. The LDSR looks amazing. 4K on your screen. I mean, definitely use it. What I'm saying is, if I'm gonna use 4K, I have a 4K display. But if you only have that one, then go for it. I don't think 120 FPS is enough for single player games. I'm not sure I played this game at 360. I would sacrifice fidelity to play at 360. The thing is, this TV I'm using right now it's just 1080. It's just 144 hertz. But if it was 360, then I would do that. If I could, of course. I had to lower the settings a lot, but I would. Now this game is locked to 120, which is a shame. And I'm getting worse with every attempt for some reason. Man, so you cannot rewind the stream. You know, I noticed that when I'm streaming with this quality, 1440p. By the way, let me know if the stream is stuttering. Let me know how bad it is. So for some reason, I think you cannot rewind the stream. When it is 1440p or 4K like this, you cannot do it. You can only do it if it's low quality. So yeah, 500 is gonna be great, man. I'm looking forward to that 500 hertz QD OLED monitor coming this year. I already asked MSI. Let me get this dog. See what is the moveset of this dog? Because usually dogs, you just hit it 2 times and then they should be dead, but not on this game. With this difficulty I'm playing. Oh. See, I'm hitting it like multiple times, and the 50 brick the rewind button. Oh, stream is it looks good. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, we have 37 on the chat. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just wanted to get good at this, you know, reading the comments and playing the game and stuff. So when I go live, just to talk about something instead of just seeing me in my face only, I could just play the game. Just play a game instead. See, we're getting good at it. So let me get rid of this guy. There's a guy here. Let me stealth. Oh, this one is from the back, so I'm gonna get him from the back. I just need to get good. That's it. I just need to get good instead of just... You see, I don't think the 5090 is too powerful, man. It is so easy to use all the power. A lot of people are telling me, you know, your CPU is not fast enough for the 5090, you're bottlenecking it. Yes, I am. You can always bottleneck the CPU with the 5090. Doesn't matter how fast it is. Now, the thing is, with these games, with how demanding they are, it is so easy to max out the GPU. Easy. I mean, this game, for example, I'm gonna show you the performance. This game right now with these settings I'm using at 60 FPS DLSS quality. Okay, this is not beyond. Let me take a look at the performance. So right now the GPU goes beyond 80% utilization, sometimes 91%. For 60 FPS, okay? For just 60 FPS DLSS quality, no ray tracing. Look at my settings. And yes, with streaming it's a little bit more demanding, but still, that's the performance I was getting before streaming. You know, beyond 80%. Look, I'm using some ultra settings. I mean, everything is maxed out but ray tracing. No ray tracing. But bro, this is a 5090 and DLSS. Well, actually, I have a DLSS dynamic to 60, but that's like DLSS quality most of the time. It's insane. It's just absolutely insane. It is, of course, this game is not optimized at all. But my point is, it is very easy to use all the power of the 5090 easily. Very, very easy. So, of course, with a faster CPU, I would aim for a different experience that would be more fluid. It would be better 1% and all of that. But I can always choose to have this experience instead. So I am fully utilizing the 5090. Not in the same way I could fully utilize it with a faster CPU, but it is easy to use it. So it doesn't matter how powerful your GPU is, you can always use it. So 5090 is powerful, but it could, you know, we can get it twice the performance and still use it easily in many games. Okay, so let's see. Team Ninja games aren't fine-tuned like Microsoft. When it comes to balance, they are the definition of unfair. That's what I'm starting to to realize. That's why I really like the Souls-like games from Software, of course, the creators of it, because it is fair. But I think this game with the highest difficulty, like what I'm playing right now, it is not fair at all. I don't think it is fair. So let me take out this guy from here. I'm gonna wait until this one goes away, and I should be able to take it out without this one noticing it. And then I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide here. And then once he passes to the other side, oh no, he's gonna realize this one is dead. He's gonna get close to it. Or maybe not. Let's see. Hopefully he doesn't notice that guy is dead. And I'm gonna get him from the back. Right here. and I get him from the back. Boom. And now the dog is right here, and the dog should smell me and mess everything up. Yeah. Let's go. We got this guy. Yeah, parries. When parries work, everything works. See, you just have to get good. You just have to get good. You have to improve. Someone told me you have to stealth a little bit. Being semi-good at Souls games is really satisfying. Yeah, man. I'm not great, but you see, this is very satisfying. Like I thought this was gonna be almost impossible. You see how many enemies I had to overcome, and I cannot run past the enemies here in this game. They will follow you, and then you have 7 ninjas you have to beat, and for each one of them you have to either do a perfect parry, or you have to hit them so many times that's unfair. You have to hit them a lot. So yeah, that felt very good. So hopefully we can save now, because if I have to do this again, I think it will be unfair if I have to keep beating enemies. Hopefully I have a bonfire here. There is a fight between 2 guys over there. No bonfire. Man, I have to say, this game is not optimized or anything. The performance is terrible, but it looks great. It looks very sharp on my screen. Here, it looks very, very good. DLSS transformer model, let me tell you. That was the biggest... Oh, look, I can save my game right now. Thanks. Thank you very much, man. So we progress. You have to endeavor, okay? You have to struggle. It's just... That's why I like Souls games. I'm sure Jensen likes Souls games too. See, now I have more... See, one thing I don't like about these games from Ninja is that you have... Like, for example, I have 6 to recover my life. I have 6 of them. But if I use them and I respawn, then I only have 3. So... I don't like that idea, actually. Performance mode is better. Yeah, I mean, the DLSS transformer is so good that even DLSS performance is okay. It looks good. Ninja Gaiden. I will play Ninja Gaiden, but you know what I didn't like about Ninja Gaiden? First of all, the performance was terrible too. And frame gen didn't work, actually. It doesn't work well. When you move the camera in Ninja Gaiden with frame gen, it's stuttering like crazy. So what I didn't like was the camera. It's like, I don't understand. The camera is fixed, but yes, you can move it. There's a button to, you know, if you're looking here, then you press a button, suddenly you go boom. The camera angle. I didn't like the camera angle at all. It's confusing and it's super fast pace. I didn't like it too much, but I know it's a good game, so I'm gonna give it a try. Must feel amazing to play mostly all games with good image quality and performance. Yeah, I like it a lot. I have to say, I love it. The thing is, this looks great right now, but again, let me show you the performance numbers right here so you see what I'm talking about. Let me change these so you can see the performance numbers. Okay, look at this. So top right corner, the numbers are very small. So if you're on your phone, you can zoom in to check the numbers. So right now you see 60 FPS, 1% lows, like 48, 47, so it goes down. When I play at 120, the 1% lows are like 72, 70, which is good. But yeah, this game just fluctuates. No matter what you do, the game just fluctuates. You cannot get a rock solid performance unless you lower the graphics so much, and the GPU is like at 60% or something like that. Look, the GPU right now is at 93%. To get 60 FPS without ray tracing, 4K DLSS quality, that is crazy. We're using 502 watts right now on the 5090. Latency, 16 milliseconds. 5090 is at 72 Celsius, so we are using the 5090 a lot. And yes, it looks great, but 60 FPS with 4K quality, I was getting that with my 3080 in many games. In many games, I was getting that experience, even with the transformer model. So, if this game was optimized very well with a different engine, maybe I could get this performance with my 3080. So it is the games. You have to understand the thing with the 5090 or any upgrade on your PC. At the end of the day, it's all about the games. And the games are sometimes they really suck when it comes to performance. That's why I think I was so right with all the rants that I've done when it comes to performance. I was so right. Someone asked me about the input lag. Oh, the chat is growing right now. We have 55 on the chat. Let me see because I missed that one. So the input lag with Game Motion Plus is not stellar, but it's impressively good for what it is. Like it feels. Oh, actually, let me see if I can show you. Okay, yeah, I can show you. Let me do this. Papa, 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 papa. It's very good. It feels very good. Pa, pa, papa, 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 papa. It feels very good. It's not better than 120, of course. When I was playing at 120, I was getting like, I think like 9 milliseconds of latency. Right now it says 13.5, 14, it goes up to 16. And I was getting like 8, 9, 10 at 120 FPS, which I can get 120 FPS with a 5090. I just have to lower the settings more. And I do like that this game has dynamic resolution scaling, and it works with DLSS at the same time. But what I don't like is that no matter what, the frame time is not rock solid. You're always getting variations. So yeah, a game sucks when it comes to performance. The game absolutely sucks. It's a good game. So unfortunately, we have this situation with the developers from I don't know if this developer is from China. The Chinese developers, let's say from the East. These East developers are making the best games by far, and it's not close. But then the performance is garbage. And then you have Ubisoft releasing Assassin's Creed, which looks amazing, but then the game is garbage. So it is a hard. It's like, what do you want? It's like pick your poison. What would you much rather play? Monster Hunter Wilds, which looks like garbage, it performs like garbage, but it might be a very good game. Or do you want to play Assassin's Creed Shadows, which looks amazing, but it might be a very boring game, very repetitive. You do all the same things again and again until you get, you know. So it's tough. So let me tell you, George, we are going to do a live stream this Tuesday with the RenoDX creator, and we are going to learn how to do it. And I'm looking forward to it. Let me tell you, the RenoDX creator is very smart. Okay, very smart. He knows a lot. He has a lot of answers, and I am very excited, looking forward to that live stream. We also connected very well because he speaks Spanish like me. So we are, you know, more alike for that side. So I think it's gonna be a great stream. So tune in. it's gonna get advanced. Let me tell you, we are gonna go deep, very deep on that stream. Well, the first one, actually not. The first one he told me, because we're going to do multiple streams with the RenoDX creator until we figure it out, basically. So what we're gonna do first is we're going to start by analyzing a case that has been done already. Okay, I think he's going to show Batman Arkham Knight. He says that the difference is just absolutely huge. So basically what he was explaining was that the information is all at the engine. So here's the thing. This is how I understood what he explained to me. The game textures are created in sRGB colors. So then you have the full SDR range from 0 to 255. But then you have light sources. And if you have a color for light hitting a texture, then you go beyond Rec 709. And that information is on the as a shader or something, it's on the engine. But that information is being clipped, is being eliminated when they tone map the game to SDR. So what he does is he needs access to that information. So when basically he's trying like open the box of each game, and sometimes it's not possible. But once you can open the box of the game and find access to that information, then what he does with that information is that he tries to show you that beautifully. So you actually get more detail, okay? You get 16 times the detail with RenoDX HDR. And he has examples with Batman Arkham Knight and other games. So what we're going to do first this Tuesday is we are going to look at a RenoDX HDR that was already done, that is easy to understand, that it doesn't take a lot. So we're going to analyze something that was already done. And that's how we're going to start, to see how things work. And then we're gonna go from there and see how far we can go. But we are going to get possibly into programming. And I do have a background. I've programmed in some languages. I am an engineer in telecommunications and electronics. Okay, but of course, I don't remember much of that stuff. So the most recent thing that I've done when it comes to programming is in Python, and I'm not very advanced. So that's not something I've been doing. But I can learn. That's the thing. I can learn. I have no issues learning something new. But my point is, we're gonna figure it out and we're gonna get deep into it. And the goal is to create an army of RenoDX HDR fixers here on this community, so we can get it done. So basically, he's gonna teach us. He's gonna teach us. So what you're talking about with Maratox? Okay, let's see. By the way, you had a really good stream with Carlos. Okay, short fuse. He's been making RenoDX mods for almost a year now, and it has been some of the most fun I've had in a while. So you've done RenoDX HDR mods too? That's great. We're gonna learn. We are going to learn. So let's see how we get it done. How did you get G-Sync to work on your S95C? Why are you having problems with it? I just turned it on and it worked. So PC mode, HDMI on PC mode, and 144 hertz, it worked. Oh, here's the old lady fighting with these guys. So yeah, I didn't have any issues. What's the issue you're having with the S95C with G-Sync? Wait, good thing we can pause this. Let me see, let me know. Yeah, I was one of the early RenoDX boys. Great. So I mean, if we have you already, if you look at the mod list, everything with Marat is something I made, but I mostly work on anime games. Oh man, that's awesome. So we already, so the army is already. I mean, we have the army here already. Let's go. Well, you're gonna. I hope you can join the stream, and also, I mean, you can join the stream. Maybe let's do the initial stream with what's his name? The Fuse, Short Fuse. But you can join. I can invite you to a stream, and we can do it together. And you can share your experience doing the mods too. Okay, let's see. I just can't get it to work. The tearing issues are also a pain. So it does. So does it have to be at 144? Do you use it in game mode? No, it doesn't have to be at 144. The G-Sync works at any. So what I would do, let's see, where would that problem be? I don't know. Why are you having an issue with it? Let me think. G-Sync. So why would you have an issue with G-Sync? So what I would do is reinstall the drivers. So do a clean driver wipeout. Use the DDU app and then reinstall the drivers and see if that fixes the problem. Also download, or maybe even before you do that, download the CRU app and then hit restart 64 and see if that fixes the issue. Okay, we have a cutscene here. Let me check it out.
Just as I suspected. You mean to abandon the clan and search for them?
They are still alive. I have to.
And search for who? I forgot. You have forgotten the code. This game, sometimes the story is so hard to follow. I just care about Perry. That's it. The story, I just don't remember it at all. Oh, I remember the lady died, or the main boss killed the lady or something. Oh, I have to fight with a granny now?
You know I cannot let you leave.
Oh no, why? Why would I kill that lady, man? Let me get it coming out of the way. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Man, I don't like that. I'm gonna have to fight this lady here. Let's go. Oh, we're pairing perfect. Everything. We're giving a flawless victory here. Oh, she's targeting me. Let's go. We're beating her up easily. Okay. Yeah. I have to focus here. Oh, she can parry me too. Man. Okay, let's go.
I did not train you to hesitate.
So she trained me, actually. Man, well, she staggers me so easy. Let's go. Parry is so satisfying. I think this is the best game mechanic ever. Because, you see, I think before parry existed, you never had to pay attention to the enemy at all. You just smash the attack button on every single game and you just beat them all. But now when they introduce these mechanics, you actually have to pay attention to what the enemy is doing. I think that is a lot more engaging. That's why, for me, after I played this kind of games, nothing else makes sense. That's why also Assassin's Creed and all these games also added the parry mechanic. I think it's a must right now for every game. Even Space Marine, I was playing it a little bit and they had parry too. But the thing with Space Marine is I didn't like the performance, so I didn't play it. But now with the 59, I'll give it a try. See if I can get a good performance. It didn't look good at all. The HDR was well, there was no HDR actually. The color grading was ugly. Okay, we got her. Man. Well, that was not a bad attempt.
I will be joining you soon enough.
So pretty much the entire RenoDX team watches all your streams and videos, by the way. Oh, really? So we already have the army. Well, let me know. I'm gonna get into it. You know, I'm sure when I make the videos and tutorials or anything, I'm sure I am not the smartest guy in the room, okay? I might have the voice. I might be the loudest because I have the platform, the YouTube channel. But if you ever have something to teach me, to share or something, let me know, because I can share that with everyone. So thank you very much.
I need your help.
So we already have the army. The RenoDX army. I think we're gonna learn a lot with this experience. Man, see, now I have to go through this, and now I only have three things to recover my health. I had 6 on the previous attempt. I had 6, so now I am at a huge disadvantage. I don't like that. I think we should have the same amount. Look how many enemies I have to defeat before I fight with that lady. That's not that's not fair, man. I did a very good attempt the first one. I think it's because I waited and she actually defeated most of them when I started. She defeated most of them. And then I had a bunch of this medicine. Let me see if some of these drop more of the medicine. No. Will you try Kina? I beat Kina. I love Kina. It's one of my favorite games. One of my favorite Souls-like games is Kina. I beat it. DLCs and everything. But I might try with the 59 to see how it looks. But I like the difficulty of Kina a lot. I like it a lot. I think it is fair. Not as well balanced. There was a boss that I had to lower the difficulty actually, because you can lower the difficulty mid game. I forgot the name of this boss that is levitating. It's actually, it becomes a normal enemy actually. It was unfair, I think. It was not working right. And I had to lower the difficulty to pass that. But aside from that, I beat everything. Well, not the highest difficulty, because when you beat the game, you unlock the highest difficulty actually. So, see if I focus here to beat this lady now. This one. Let's go. We're pairing. No, I have to wait on that third one. But, yeah.
I will be joining you soon enough.
Man. So you play it on easy. I think it's playing in easy mode. Oh, what happened here? Yeah, that was not good. The thing is, once you get used to the reward of having the challenge, it's difficult to go back and play in easy mode because you don't get the same reward. Like, you know, once you struggle, you have to struggle, like Jensen says. You have to struggle, you have to suffer, you have to endure, so you can enjoy something that's great. Great things are not easy to do. So let me... Yeah. See if the old lady fights this one, so I don't have to lose more health. Let me run. I try to collect more medicine. Let the old lady deal with him. No great thing that was easy to do. You must endeavor. You must endeavor. When is the Night Realm coming out? I think it's very soon, right? Elden Ring Night Realm. When is that coming out? Yo, start fighting right away. You didn't give me a chance to blink. Okay, let's go. Let's go. 5.
Come now. Have you forgotten who the master is?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Parry's working right now. Now see, to parry these shurikens are that's very difficult to do. Oh, I forgot that I should recover the posture every time I attack on time. I have to press the R1 to recover the posture. I have not been doing that. See, I forgot that mechanic, and I think it's important to not lose the stamina. It's not a stamina, it's like a power thing, I don't know. Let's try it. See, she did it. She just did it. After her combo, she did that. Let me... See, that's what I have to do. Yeah. Let's go. We got a finishing blow. Oh, we have to do another one. Just another one. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do more of these, so because it's easier. It's easier. So let me go with the easy way. See if I can defeat. No. Parry's the way. Let's go. We got her. Just a little bit more. Let's go. Yo, that was not supposed to get me. Yo, I should have try to parry Shuriken.
Fear not. I will
Man.
be joining you soon enough.
So when is Night Realm coming out? Yeah, I'm gonna buy the game too. I'm gonna buy the game first though. I think you should make a Discord so we can all game together or chat. So how does the but the game doesn't have the live chat? The game doesn't have what is the progression aspect of this game? You mean this one or Elden Ring? So this one also I'm here's the thing. I think I should try to level up or something, but I usually don't focus too much on, you know, I don't like to have to do this. That's why I like Sekiro a lot. You have one weapon, one custom. You don't have to worry about anything other than just get good at it. And yes, you have the arts, the special movements and stuff. But you can do it or not. I beat the whole game without using none of that. So that's what I like to do usually. But maybe this game, if I don't come here and try to look at the stats and change this and that, maybe it's unfair, especially at the highest difficulty. So I'm not sure if I should try to level up or something here. I don't even know. So we have more items that I can use here. See, there's another item. This is to restore health and ki, and I'm not even using it. But this one I only have 2 of them. This one I have 3. Oh, so I would run out of these 2. I have 3. But I only have 10 saved. That is not good at all. See, I don't like that. If you're gonna give me like a potion to recover the health, it should be infinite. And every time you respawn, you have it. But it seems like in this game, you might just respawn one time and have no health to recover. That is very unfair. I don't like that at all, man. So I'm not feeling very, very confident and beating this game at this difficulty without a lot of pain and suffering. So look, it seems like I have to level up here or something, but I have nothing. I don't have points to level up anyway. So I think for now I'm kind of screwed. Yeah, that's exactly why I like Sekiro. There's no way to win. Just you don't have to focus on anything else other and just get good at it. There's no, of course there are some potions and things, and I'm sure there are some people who are good at using those, but I didn't touch anything in Sekiro. Nothing. I just got good at it and spent 3 months in the final boss. 3 months to beat the final boss. Yeah, like 4. You have to beat the guy like 4 times. That's crazy. 4 times. Hesitation is defeat. I still remember that.
No end to them.
So let me let this.
Simply slaughter any who dare to resist them.
I'm getting way too much damage from these guys. I think maybe I should try to change the weapon. See if this works better. Yeah, that was a terrible attempt. Make AI struggle, not me. I'm afraid this game will get repetitive after a while. I don't know. I don't know if this game is gonna be good. I like it so far, but I'm not advancing enough. Thanks for checking out the stream. Itching the Glock Saint. Yes, that was tremendous. DLSS works. 4 works amazing on Kina. Yeah, DLSS 4 is just like the biggest game changer. Yeah, I beat Kina already. Really liked it. Also, do you guys use MV clean install or just DDU? I use both. Some people use both of them. So didn't change the G-Sync stuff though. Okay, let me see. In the game mode interface, it says that VRR is disabled and I can't see G-Sync inside the control panel. I will reset my drivers. I have already used CRU recently and restarted them. So also, did you change anything in the service menu? Because if you change anything in the service menu, I forgot what was the name of the setting to turn off DSC game game mode, or there was like a setting on the service menu to turn off DSC. I forgot the name of it. You have to change it from 12 to 9 to turn off DSC. So maybe go back and just set it back to 12. So check out the video where I show how to do that with the S90C. And make sure that setting is set to the default 12. So you don't get any issues with VRR. Because that guide I did for the S90C doesn't work for the S95C. So maybe you tried that and then it's not working now. I don't know. Well, this weapon might be better. It's a lot faster. So I'm gonna try these instead. Yeah, we are a lot faster. I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one. And also, I picked a dexterity build. So maybe for dexterity, maybe these weapons are better anyway. Yeah, I think I'm doing better with this. Good. So I'm just gonna wait until the lady finishes this guy. Hassan. That's sick with only short fuse. He's better at explaining. Oh, stick with okay. So Maratax doesn't wanna join. He says that he explains better. Okay. So you have 3 healing items. Okay, let me focus now on this lady. See if we can beat this. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Have you forgotten who the master is?
Too early. Let me not forget about recovering stamina. I have to dodge more, man.
You to hesitate.
See, she's also with the hesitation thing. Like the Sekiro boss. Man, she got me again. Well, at least I have 2 more healing things, which I'm gonna use if I'm doing good. Let's go. Gonna beat the guy. This. Gonna beat it this time. No, I'm gonna just dodge that. I'm not gonna try to parry that anymore. That's too difficult. Come on. Let's go. Let me recover. We're gonna get it done on this one.
Show me all you've got.
That. No. I'm gonna recover. I have another one more. No, sad. Okay, I have to be flawless now because no. I have no more healing. Yeah, is that why she's getting me with that? I'm dodging. I think I have to dodge way ahead of time for that one. I got that one. That was very good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No. Come on. She's dead. She's dead. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just spam the attack button. No. No. Come on. She's done. She's done, man. Just spamming it. Just spamming the attack button. Man, finally. Took me like 5 attempts, I think. Have you ever played a Team Ninja game? Yes, I played Neo 1 and 2. We've been the same. Okay, so we defeat the master for some reason. She didn't want us to go away or something. I don't know the story of this game. But I'm playing at the hardest difficulty. That's why I struggle so much. Didn't mind them when I was a kid, but now I just can't with hack and slash games or shooting box games.
I've had to live with the pain of surviving.
She's living with pain too. Pain of surviving.
Succeed where I have failed.
See, the shadows look like trash, I have to say. I don't know why this game is so demanding. The shadows, the shadows close to the character, they were like shimmering. Like big time, like low res. Very low resolution. Look, even the shadow on the lady in the floor is like very low resolution. I don't know why this game is so demanding. But we got it done. I'm happy about it, man. I thought I was not gonna be able to beat this girl today. We got it done. We got it done. We wouldn't mind Elden Ring stream. I'm gonna play Elden Ring again. Oh man, I cannot wait for a Sekiro. I hope. I don't think Sekiro is done, man. Sekiro, it cannot be done. That's the best, in my opinion. Sekiro is the best game they have. Elden Ring is superior. It's bigger. I just want parries for. I mean, I know you can parry on Elden Ring, but it's not the same. The combat of Sekiro was so tight. It was just. I think Sekiro is the closest game to perfection. The only thing that Sekiro needs to be perfect, in my opinion, is to not be locked to 60 FPS and have a. Because the performance is not bad. It's just locked to 60 FPS. So graphics basically could be better. Oh, this looks nice. Is this game open world? I won a game of the year. Yeah. Sekiro. Yeah. Yeah. Sekiro, I think is. I mean, well, game of the year for a game that is so hard. That's not mainstream. For a game that is so hard to be game of the year, that's huge. I think this section is performing better. Let me take a look at the performance right now. No, it's the same. GPU right now is at 94%. 91, 94%. But I thought the performance here was better because the snow particle effects for some reason was giving me like a janky feeling. Like it was fluctuating the performance more. I think this part here is performing better. So right now, the 1% lows, they drop down. It's 60 right now, but they drop down like to 43 or something. Like there are some fluctuations. But if I do this right now, it dropped to 53. So this game is always having some fluctuation when you move the camera too much. Like if it was loading things. Then we're using 483 watts for the 5090, and the latency 16 milliseconds, 72 Celsius. The 5090 always with the settings I'm using for the fan curve is like 71, 72 Celsius. I think that's great. This 5090 is running cool. The CPU is running hotter sometimes, a lot hotter sometimes, and it's always like a 2.8. Right now, actually, let me show you the numbers because I have the numbers here. Display capture. So with display capture, I get worse performance. That's why I use the game capture instead from OBS. But you can see the numbers in the top right corner. That's what I'm getting right now. GPU. I like the GPU being over 90%. I want the game to use more resources with it, because I'm using dynamic resolution scaling. So if the performance were to drop, the GPU should go down resolution. It looks very good, I have to say. When it comes to the clarity, I don't have any complaints. The DLSS transformer model is a big game changer. This game, which would be trash otherwise when it comes to the clarity, this is one of those very blurry games if you don't have the transformer model. But this looks great. 4K DLSS quality looks great. But again, 60 FPS on a 5090 with 4K DLSS quality is not great. That is not great at all. This game, it performs very bad. You should try with FPS unlocked mode with RTX HDR. It's beautiful. Sekiro. Yeah, the reason why I didn't use the FPS unlocked. Well, first of all, when I beat Sekiro, I didn't even have I think I was using the plasma for Sekiro. I don't remember actually. But I didn't use even when I got the C1, I didn't use the FPS unlocked because it only worked for borderless mode. So in borderless, you cannot use HDR. But now with RTX HDR, it makes sense. But the Sekiro HDR is good. I like it. It's not bad. Only in Asia. I forgot how to pronounce that. All people are the toughest foes. Who are you kidding, Grandma? Your niece should not allow you to move like that. Yeah, there are a lot of fake martial artists on the internet. I think I also trained karate when I was a kid, and for some reason to be a very advanced black belt in karate, you're supposed to be like 70 years old or something because it takes so long. But the thing is, there's of course a respect for people who have dedicated their life to martial arts. But if you are 70 years old, you cannot beat anyone that's younger and training. But I think on these games they take that liberty because it's a game and it's like a mythical it's like a mythical thing. Man, I like it. If this game is open world, I like it a lot. So it's like a Ghost of Tsushima, but looks a lot worse. But I like the gameplay. It looks good. Now performance is no joke. 96% with a 5090, bro. At 60 FPS.
Hey, you there?
Yeah, and the 1% lows are going down to 30 FPS. That's not great at all. Okay, let's see what this guy says.
You're a traveler.
This is a merchant.
If I were you, I'd avoid the village beyond here.
Oh, he's telling me, don't go into the village. It's full of bandits.
I came all this way to peddle my wares, but it's left me in a bind.
So we're supposed to buy things from this guy before we get into the
How on
village.
earth did they let this happen?
The checkpoint is just up the
If you're
road.
determined to go, then take this with you. It
Oh,
should
he's
serve to
giving us
distract the
something.
bandits at least.
I don't like that he mentioned there is a checkpoint. That's immersion breaking. That's kind of weird. Oh, I hope I'm not hitting this guy now. Oh no, you cannot hit the guy. Okay, so where is the bonfire? You know what? I have to say with this S90D, there's a problem with Game Motion Plus. Sometimes if I pause the game, if I do this, like the tutorial that will pop on screen was 30 FPS. So then the S90, the Game Motion Plus jumps to the 30 FPS one, and then it takes some time to go back to 60, and it's jarring. So I stop here because you see the artifacts at the distance with these plants here. It looks very bad. This game has an issue when some effects like fire or smoke are causing the DLSS or whatever to artifact like crazy. You see how that looks? It's like squares that are flickering. It looks very ugly. For example, you see that? That's terrible. Look. That is so ugly, man. That's messed up. You see that the squares are like flickering like crazy like that? Also the fire, I noticed when I pan the camera and I look at my hair and the fire is in the background, the hair was looking all messed up and it was disappearing. It looks all messed up. This game is all messed up. Yeah, the CPU bottleneck around 120 FPS on the 5800X3D. On my 7800X3D, I bottleneck about 140. On this game, you mean? Let's see. This game gets very demanding when I get into the city, I think. So you're saying you updated to the latest drivers and still don't see G-Sync in my control panel. I see G-Sync when I use my monitor. So it just be something to do with the S95C. Can you try a different port? Try a different HDMI port to see if that works. That's weird, man. That's really weird. Yeah, Sekiro. Yeah, Sekiro, I think is like instead of fighting with the enemy, you're dancing. It's a dance with the enemy, which is great. I really, really like that. So let's save the game. He said there was a checkpoint somewhere over here. See that? See where is the checkpoint? It's not here. Let's see where is the checkpoint. No. Before I enter here, I have to save. Where is it? Is it here? I missed the checkpoint. Graphics are terrible, as they say. Yeah. Yeah, this game graphics is absolutely horrendous. I mean, it looks good because I am, overpowering it with a 5090 at 60 FPS. But yeah, this is not great. Of course, I can lower some settings, but I just need 60 FPS for this. I don't see where is my bonfire, and I want to save. Where is the checkpoint? He mentioned that there was a checkpoint, and I don't see it. I don't want to get into the village. You're comparing my stream side by side on two browsers, one HDR, one SDR. Both look equal. I'll stick with the 4K SDR stream. You think so? I'll try that next time. I'll try 4K next stream. Where is my save, man? I don't want to get into that village before saving. I speak with this guy. No. Do you know where I save here? Where is my bonfire? I have to beat them first. Okay, so I have to go into the village and beat them to get up the bonfire. Okay. Well, I hope I can beat them. Oh, actually, let me change to the game capture so the performance gets improved a little bit. Gonna go with game capture. So you don't see the performance numbers. Let me get them out of the way too. I think with this game it's better not to know the performance. Just turn it off, don't look at it, so you don't get disappointed. Setting disputes. Okay, I lost it. Okay, here's the village. So let's go. I just want to save the bonfire. Let me see what time it is. Oh, we're good. We're doing good. We'll finish in 15 minutes. After I save here, we're gonna finish.
Here comes another easy mark.
Let me parry this guy. No. It's a lot easier to dodge, but I wanna. Yep. Gonna get the parry time for this guy. I like the dismemberment. So we pass over that guy. There's nothing here to loot or anything. This is all close. Yeah. Seems like this is all close. See if I can beat one at least. Yeah. Oh, I got two of them. That's good. Okay, here's the bonfire. That's the bonfire. Oh, the enemy is in control of this area, so I have to beat the enemy before I can save. Just gonna kill this guy from behind. Oh, this is a harder enemy. Well, a very hard one. That's every game nowadays. Graphics are terrible. Yeah. So let me know how that goes. I mean, I also had problems with the Samsung not showing G-Sync and all of that. It's not happening to you only, man. It happened to me too. Samsung is not very good. It's not very good with the PC experience. It's kind of a mess. Let me make myself smaller here. Should I make myself a lot smaller? I mean, let me have myself on this side. I think it's better. You can see the... So I'm gonna use more stealth so I can finish this. So this is like a camp. It seems like I can, most of the enemies, I can just beat them with stealth. Which I don't like too much, man. I much rather not have a stealth at all. Have to just beat them all. But if it is there, and I'm playing on the highest difficulty, I think I should use it. So we have 4 out of 5. So there's another one. There's another of the normal, regular enemies. Let's beat this guy first. Yeah, we're getting good at it. They gave me a spear. And we now own this town. So this is like an Assassin's Creed mechanic. HDR looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna save here in the bonfire. I'm gonna read some of your comments, and then we're gonna end up here. Gonna finish here. So performance right now, kind of garbage. See the MSI numbers. See, my CPU is at 74 Celsius, GPU 70, 71. So let me read the comments and then we'll finish the stream. So let me ask you, of course, for all of you here, thank you very much. But let me ask you, how can I improve this system? Because it's difficult for me to play and read the comments. I think I need to have the comments on the screen so I can actually, see at the same time. I don't know how the streamers do this. So I don't have to deviate my attention from the game. I need to be playing to make a live stream work better. I need to have the comments closer. So let me know, how can I improve this? What would you like me to try instead? The thing is, the option for me is, yeah, I have 3 screens actually. I have 3 screens right now. I have a laptop, I have my monitor here, and I have the TV in front of me. So on the monitor, I have all the OBS stuff. In the laptop, I have the comments. So it's a separate mouse, separate PC for the comments. So I don't have to go in and out of the game. The thing is, if the gaming streams are not very popular, then I'm just not gonna do it. I would just do the videos and then do the regular live streams that we do once a week. I don't want to be slapping the 5090 on every stream because, again, that's not my purpose. I'm gonna make videos about the 5090, but that's not what I know I can get more views if I say, oh, 5090 game changing or something like that, but I'm not gonna do that. But again, the choice is, for me, is either I do the streams or not. I'm gonna play, like a Sunday night, I'm gonna be playing a game. So I was thinking, if I'm gonna be playing a game, I can do a stream, and then we can get some content for the channel. I can answer some questions, help someone if I can, and also you can give me a recommendation of what would you like to see from the videos. So I think this was a good idea. But if it doesn't work, like if I see, for example, this stream, we got right now we have 46 on the chat. Thank you very much. But if we don't get 1,000 views on every stream, then at least 1,000 views, then I don't do them. I would change them and just do something else. So I'll try, see what works. If it doesn't work, then I'll try something else. I saw this YouTuber has 1 million subscribers, and all he does is go best graphics 5090 and show some cinematic clips from games. Yeah, I know, but again, I'm not gonna do that. I am not going to use the 5090 and now be every single video is gonna be 5090 5090. I'm not gonna do that. I don't care if I don't care. I'm gonna make videos, like dedicated videos about the 5090. I'm gonna give you my impressions. I'm gonna review the technology, frame generation, MFG, NVIDIA smooth frames, ray tracing. I'm gonna talk about the games, the usual stuff. But I'm not going to use the 5090 and slap that on every single title on a video. I'm not gonna do that. It just doesn't feel right. You cannot even buy the thing. It's crazy expensive. And he sells reshape presets too. And similar reshapes are for free. Yeah. See, did you use the port with the controller next to it? Just switch from HDMI 1 to that, so hopefully that's the fix. I don't think it matters because all the HDMIs are the same, but sometimes one gets messed up with the settings or the windows and stuff, so you change it and then it works. I don't mind, by the way. I just enjoy the Vive and want to know more visual quality. Well, thank you very much. I know, the people here in the chat, they're okay with this, but let me know if there's something I can do to improve these streams, or even if you watch the stream later, let me know what can I do better. What would you like to see? Maybe you would like to see something different. If you feel like gaming and want to chat with the community, that's fine. Just enjoy hanging out. Always something to learn and always some funny comments. Well, thank you very much, George. Yeah, we're definitely gonna play Elden Ring, see how that goes. Did you know that 32-bit physics not supported on 50 series? Yeah, I know. So I cannot play on my 5090. I cannot play Metro Last Light, Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, but I can play Batman Arkham Knight because it's 64, and actually I want to replay that one. Well, thank you very much. You can turn your mic volume up. Okay, let me try that. That way the commercials aren't blasted. Oh, okay. Wait. Let me turn it up. The thing is, I'm actually far away from the, not that close from the mic, so the mic is here sometimes. So I'm like here, the mic is like, it's not very close. It's like 2 away. It's like 2 of these away. Let me know if this is better. I just don't want to get clipping. I don't want to get clipping, but let me increase it a little bit more maybe. I'm increasing it on the audio interface. So let me know if that is better. So God bless you and your time. Thank you very much. Gigabyte FO32U2. Is that your monitor? It's okay at best. Well, you could, but without physics in most games, it doesn't do much anyway. I mean, I think physics was one of those NVIDIA technologies that was never worth turning on because it was way too demanding. Yeah, it looks great, but back in the day it was way too demanding. And now that we have the power, and it's deprecated. But yeah, if you go back, the thing is, right now, if you go back and play some of these games, they look good, but the textures look outdated, the character models. The lighting might be okay and other things, but it is worth investing in 2 monitors. I am using the TV. I have 2 monitors and I have the TV. So I have a TV, a monitor here, and I have a laptop here. So I actually have 3 screens right now for this stream. So you like the volume now? Okay. Think I shouldn't get clipping unless I am too loud. Right now I'm looking at OBS and I'm not hitting the red line. But if I go loud, then I would. So I will. I'm in orange right now. I still can't see it. I don't know what to do, man. What's going on with that S95C? Let me think. G-Sync is not working. Let me think. Did you change anything in the service menu? Have you entered the service menu? I have issues with getting Game Motion Plus to work as well. Probably same issue. Let me know if you touch the service menu. That's the first thing. Yeah, it is only 4K. It's only okay. HDR, unfortunately, just needed something to make use of my 1590. Oh, you mean the monitor? You mean this monitor, the Gigabyte FO32U2? That's 32 inches, 4K 240 Hertz. That's a great monitor. I had the Gigabyte FV43U for a while, which is better, but now LG C2. The LG TVs are very solid as monitors. The features work is very solid. You could get a small 12-inch screen just for the chat. The thing is, I will try to see if I can improve the placement of the laptop. I don't want to have it in the way though, because then I cannot see the screen. The thing is, I want the laptop as like a separate PC for the chat, so I don't have to go in and out of the game to alt tab or anything. So I'll try to think about how can I improve this, so I don't have to see because I'm playing, I don't see the comments. I have to be like, you know, I need to have the comments on screen so I can be playing. I see what we're talking about. So I don't have to deviate the attention from the game. I have to figure that out to do it better. 4K 120, not enough. For you, I understand. Then just get a better monitor. If this game runs well, this game is garbage. When it comes to the performance, I mean, this is trash. We're getting 60 FPS on the 5090, and the GPU is maxed out. GPU is, I mean, let me show you this. I mean, you tell me if this game is running well. Let me get my face out of the way so I can show you the stats. So I'm gonna use this. Okay, so let's check out the performance, top right corner. Let me look up so you can see the numbers, or maybe look down, because if I look up, the performance gets better, right? Let me see a background that allows you to see that. Okay, you can see. So 5090 right now, 93%. We're using 4K DLSS quality, no ray tracing. 5090 is fully utilized at 4K with DLSS quality. So that's below 4K. That's crazy, man. This game is an abomination. This game is an abomination. The thing is, I like it. See, the gameplay, I like it. It's what I was saying. We're getting games now from China, like, you know, Monster Hunter, these kind of games. The games are fun. You know, the gameplay is fun. I like, but the thing is, you have to. By the way, this is much better than Monster Hunter. Not even close. It actually looks okay. But we have to you have to decide. Do you want to play boring Assassin's Creed and do the same thing all over again and again? Or do you want, but looks amazing? Or you want to play this game, which is actually more fun, more challenging, maybe more interesting, but it runs like crap and it doesn't look great. So it's like, pick your poison. What would you much rather do? So you should just respond. This is offensive. Actually, I like the gameplay. I like the gameplay. Hey, we've been playing it for a while now. I mean, just to beat the first boss, that's the refund window that goes down the toilet right there. This is a PS4 quality visuals. Yeah, it is PS4 quality visuals with PS5 Pro level of. It's not demanding. It just makes no sense when it comes to performance. And this is not Unreal Engine. This is like their own in-house engine. Unreal Engine could be even a lot better than this. This is their own in-house engine that they keep using, and it's so outdated. And this is not the worst part. I saw the Digital Foundry coverage of this game. It gets worse. When you get into the city, they said that the CPU is maxed out. All the cores, 100%. It fully utilizes your CPU. And then the game, the frame rate fluctuates up and down like crazy. It's a mess. PS3 graphics. And it's so heavy. Yeah, it is. But now, remember, I'm streaming, so the performance would be like at least 15% better if I'm not streaming. But still, man, this is a 5090, and I'm struggling. Look at the afterburner numbers. So we're getting 16 gigabytes of VRAM. We're using 16 gigabytes of VRAM. 15 gigabytes of RAM. The 5090 is at 92%, using almost 500 watts at times, and it's stuttering like crazy. Look at the graph. The frame time graph is a mess. Of course, I could try I could lock the frame rate actually. Let me do this. Let me lock the frame rate. Should be a lot better if I lock the FPS. Actually, you know what? The display guy made a video about G-Sync, and he was saying that he doesn't recommend to lock the frame rate with any external programs, because you get like sometimes like a 10 millisecond input lag penalty. And that's what I've been doing all this time. I've been locking the frame rate with RTSS. Look at the performance. See, it always, if you spin the camera, you get these drops. There's no way around it. Boom, you get the drops. If you look at here, boom, you get the drops. So it has like an issue. I don't know. It has many issues. So this is very bad performance. Oh, probably what's happening under the hood, they are actually using my 5090 to mine cryptocurrency. At the same time, they are mining Bitcoin while I'm playing. Of course, the game is from China. That makes perfect sense. That's probably what's happening. I mean, this is so bad. That's probably what's going on here. They are actually mining with my GPU. Oh, you got a new GPU to play our game? That's wonderful. Look at that. Look how it drops. It's a mess. The performance is a mess. Now it looks good. I mean, 60 FPS on a 5090 has to look good. It has to. If it's fully utilized, it has to look good. But this game is poor man's Ghost of Tsushima with a tough of Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's exactly. Yeah, we do have some Ubisoft influence here. Haven't played any of the Assassin's Creed games, so maybe I will play the one that looks really good. Yeah, I'm gonna play Shadows. It seems like it looks fantastic. It's very demanding, but the graphics look amazing. The thing is, yeah, aside from the political stuff, if the game is good, I don't care too much about that. But the thing is, it seems to be very boring. Like, you just do the same thing again and again and fight the same enemies. And the combat, based on what I've seen, there's a lot of carnage, but aside from that, doesn't look great. Look at this performance going down like crazy. It's like a loading issue. It's like a loading issue. But I love that this game is open world. Again, the thing is, this looks sharp, at least. If I look at this tree, it doesn't look blurry. 5090. 4K DLSS quality with a transformer model looks good. But 60 FPS is not good enough. But the thing is, I have the TV interpolation, which works good. So I can actually play the game. So, but I think I was right. My expectations for the 5090 was, I was right. So that's why I'm not frustrated with this situation here. I knew the problem is the games. And sometimes when I made these rant videos with my 3080, there was a lot of people telling me, bro, of course you don't like the game because you have a 3080. You need to get a new GPU. Your PC is outdated. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the game doesn't perform well on my PC in comparison with other games. Then I am right. The game is bad. And look, here's the 5090. The game it performs like garbage. So I was right. I was right. Yeah, flipping the camera fast? No way. No way. You get Spider-Man 2. It comes out of the box with direct storage, which is supposed to improve things. And you do this, boom, massive stutter right there. Look at the stutter. It always happens. So if you pan the camera fast enough, boom, get your stutter. So yeah, you can delete the direct storage and get that fixed. By the way, I'm not sure if this game has direct storage. Maybe I would try delete it to see if that helps. But here's the thing. VRR, you still feel that with VRR. So VRR is good at if the performance is stable and you drop like 5 frames, you don't notice that. But when you drop like this, it's jarring. You definitely see that. Boom. You feel that. Especially if you're looking for motion, you do this. You see crack, crack, crack. Let me see if I do it slow. Boom. See, that's jarring. It's juddering. So VRR doesn't fix that. That's a problem. Use VSync globally. I have VSync on the NVIDIA control panel. Now what you do is you sell the 5090 for like $5,000 and build a whole new PC with a 5080 and 6900 XT. Yeah, I'm not selling the 5090, man. It was so I'm happy with it. Again, I will not make videos like hyping it up like, oh, it's amazing, the power of AI, and show Jensen and go crazy like that. I know I would get a lot of views if I do this, but I'm not gonna do it. So me glazing over NVIDIA, it's over. I'm not gonna do that because now it feels different. Now I have the GPU and I don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna tell you, hey, this is what the 5090 is doing for me exactly on these games. I will give you my take on it. I will, talk about the features, tell you if it was worth it for me, and all of that. But I'm not gonna be like, man, this is so amazing. Look at the 16 times the detail. No, now I have the GPU, so I'm not gonna do that. It's different. See, I didn't have it before, but now I have it. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm happy with it, I have to say. But games, see, the thing is, the GPU, the PC, it's not the fault of my PC that the games are bad and unoptimized. The GPU is great, but the game doesn't perform well. So what is the fault of that? Is the game. So I was right. The thing is, when that happens and you really want to play a game, then you feel like, oh, I need to upgrade. And yes, if you upgrade, you get a better experience, but 5090 cannot fix the games. I think that will be the title of my review. Like my video focusing on the 5090 will be like something like a 5090 is powerful, but it cannot fix bad games. Something like that. The 5090 is just a beast. The GPU is just a beast. You can see games that are good. They are amazing with the 5090. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, placebo is real. But now, again, I look at it and it looks so sharp. Like right now, this game, again, performance is terrible and all of that, but this looks amazing. But I believe DLSS 4 transformer model is making a bigger difference than the 5090, honestly. Like if it was not thanks to the transformer model, this would not look as good. Yeah, dual GPU setup will give you on anything. The thing is, I'm gonna make a video about that too. I've tried lossless scaling now with the 360 hertz and the 5090, and I am not as excited to do the dual GPU setup anymore, because the thing is, You get better performance, better input lag, and all of that. But the quality is not that great. The quality of MFG, even I've tested from 180 FPS base to 360. Okay, so just 2x. And I can see the artifacts, and they are very, very noticeable. And they are a deal breaker. So imagine if you go from a lower base. Sometimes it works. It's not. I like the technology. I like to have the tool there. But I don't think it's worth. Now, if you have the second GPU already, yeah, absolutely. You have the motherboard, absolutely. I'm gonna do it anyway, because at some point I will get a faster CPU. I'm gonna get a motherboard that can do that, and I'm gonna have both working. But I'm sure I'm gonna try that for a while, and then I'm just gonna, just if it doesn't fit, because the 59 is so big, I don't think I can fit the 3080 on the case at the same time. But let's see. I'll try, but I don't think it's actually that impressive. 5090 expense is worth 2 more years at the top, then sell it for MSRP and get the 6090 for 1K more. Man, I really hope 2 years from now, I hope the channel is big enough and we can get it for review. I hope we can get a 6090 for review. That would be amazing. Maybe I would have to pay for it if I want to keep it. In that case, I might not do it. Because it's going to be a lot of money. I think the 59 is going to be fine for a while. And again, my goal is not to have the latest and greatest. Because I don't have the resources for that. I have a family to take care of. I cannot do that. Actually, I don't know where I'm going here in this game. Where's the city? Is there a map here or something? Let me see. I'm gonna end the stream, but I just want to see. Okay, we're going the other way. So we're supposed to get here, or here. Head to Yokohama. So I'm supposed to head to the lady. Okay, we'll do that on the next one. Time to get a 6096. Yeah, but that GPU might not be better than the 5090 for gaming. Maybe the drivers, maybe I don't know. It might not be. It's more powerful. It has more cores and all of that, but a smooth motion, it kind of sucked, man. I have to say, it is usable. I would use it if I'm CPU bound, but the quality is not as good, man. I mean, again, Game Motion Plus, I'm gonna make a video about it. I want to see if there's a way I can show that. Game Motion Plus, no, it's stuttering like crazy, but I don't see the artifacts that bad, man. I don't see the artifacts. When I use even the frame generation supported on this game, it's not as good. It's not as good. And that's crazy. That's crazy. And I tried the frame generation in Jedi Survivor, by the way. I was playing it a little bit today. I didn't stream that because it would crash. And it was terrible. Terrible artifacts surrounding the character. Absolutely terrible artifacts. Very, very bad. 4090 never dropped the price, man. Best investment. And Jensen was right. Jensen was right. So let's leave it there, man. I want to go to sleep. It's 11:50. Thank you very much for checking out the stream. Let me know if I can improve the stream in any way. Drop your ideas. Would you like to see me keep playing this game? This is a game I'm gonna be playing. So if this stream is not successful, I'm just gonna play it offline, and then let me know if you want to see another game or something else. your sense of shadows look good, but you can tell too many people worked on it without clear vision. There's no definite art direction. Fidelity is high, but somehow looks less appealing than Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. Let's go. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know, man. You guys here, you might be okay with this, but let me know if I can do better. Anything I can improve. Because again, if this stream that we did today, if tomorrow I wake up and we don't have 1,000 views, I might not do this again. Because it's not working for the channel. It will not work. Then I'm just gonna focus on the videos. At the beginning of the month, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you exactly why I'm doing these streams. One, because I wanted to know what are the questions you have about the 5090. So when I make the video, I address all of that. Two, I got sick. Like, you know, the day I did the unboxing for the 5090, I was sick. So I've been, yeah, I cannot even do the deep breath at the beginning of the videos. So I wanted to wait so I can do the regular videos as usual. So that's another one. And then it's the end of the month. This month we did very well, the channel, with the channel earnings. And I'm like, okay, we are already at the point where we are doing good. So let me try something new. Let me try something different, see if it works. So we're taking a risk here. The videos I was doing, they were working very well. So for me, stop making those regular videos and start doing this, that's a big risk. I could easily be killing the channel right now with this live stream. Let me tell you. What I'm doing right now is a big risk. Because I know I have you, and you would watch the video and you stay tuned and all of that. But the thing is, the YouTube algorithm decides to suddenly not promote your videos as good anymore, and then we go down, the channel goes down the toilet very easily. So what I'm doing right now is a big risk. The channel was on fire, like skyrocketed, views through the roof, making more money than ever. Everything was amazing, and then I decided to go ahead and do something completely different. That's a big risk that we are taking, and it might not work, and I might have to go back and do what I was doing before. So let's see. Yeah, I need more subs to make the stream work well. It depends too. It depends. Every time I try something different, that might not be as popular because it's something people subscribe. It was not because of that. People subscribe for the video, so I'm not making videos then, you know. But there are some channels that are streaming only, and they get more views on the streams than on the regular videos. Just do one gaming stream a week. Don't switch all the way one or another. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, again, many things together. I was sick. I couldn't make the videos the same way. End of the month, we did good on the channel. But yeah, let's see. Let's see how this does, and then we go from there. I don't know why you like loss scaling. I tried it, it looks very blurry. Blurry. It has a lot of issues, but blurry. Well, it depends on the refresh rate. It has artifacts, and the input lag is not. I mean, the artifacts basically, and the performance loss is the biggest downside. But blurry, I don't know about that. We love your streams, but you got to do what you got to do if the numbers are dropping. Yeah. No, the channel is still up. I don't know how the channel is still up without the videos, but the thing is, I am standing on top of very, very successful videos. So those videos they keep doing well for the channel, so we're still up. As soon as I see the channel does like, I'm like, okay, let's go back to what we were doing before. But right now, everything is going good. Everything is going good. That's why I'm doing this. I'm taking the risk. Keep doing regular videos, but streams are fun. But play on your strength. I want the channel to blow up. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go. Let's leave it there. Thank you very much. So you need more RGB? I'll get the RGB going with the case. I'm gonna review the case, the power supply, and the fans, the things I got from MSI. And I have to say, man, I'm not happy with the power supply build quality, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. I'm very happy that MSI sent me the power supply and the case and the fans for free for me to review. I'm very happy about it, and I'm going to make that very clear. That definitely impacts the video. There's no question about that. I am happy because I received something I didn't have to pay for, something that I needed, and something that works. So that definitely impacts the video. But I will still tell you what I don't like. And I actually, that power supply, I think the build quality is not great, because the back where the power connector goes, it was maybe a little bit my fault, because I pulled the cable a little bit, trying, moving things around. The power supply is connected, then the cable, I pull it a little bit. But then the cable, the plastic thing, the connector, it's separated from the back a little bit, and it's kind of broken. And I understand, these things are fragile. You can definitely break them. But I don't think that's great build quality. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna mention that on the review, when I make the video about it. And I also feel like the 12-pin connector, it was way too hard to plug in. I'm not sure if that's the case with other power supplies, but if that's the case, I think that's kind of messed up, because I am very strong and I struggle to get that connector in. And then the rest of the connectors are the opposite. After you get them in, then they go out a little bit. Although I have to say, I did compare that with my Seasonic power supply, and same thing happens. But that's something I don't think is very good, and I will mention that. Now the case the MSI sent me, absolutely amazing. I mean, that's I don't think I have anything bad to say about that case. I love it. I mean, other than it came with a vertical mount instead of with a regular one, and I have to swap that. But that's not a defect, that's just by design. So I don't have anything bad to say about the case. I think it's amazing. Yeah, if I do a separate live stream channel, then I'll get 2 views, if any. Because, I mean, it's almost impossible to start a new YouTube channel. That would be crazy. Yeah, videos are way better for the channel, that's for sure. So yeah, let's leave it there. I'm gonna make videos about all of that, all the stuff, 5090, everything. You can always make a channel dedicated. The thing is, another YouTube channel is not gonna be successful at all. I mean, to be successful on YouTube, you need a lot of luck, or really know what the secret sauce is, and I don't know that. I've been very lucky. You think it will work? Okay, I might try that. So thank you very much for checking out the stream. I will, if I wake up tomorrow and the live stream doesn't have 1,000 views, then I'm gonna have to go crazy with a video. I have to do the videos anyway, and then to keep it going, keep it rolling. So let's go, man. Let's leave it there. Thank you very much for checking out the stream. Let me know your thoughts and opinions if you have any questions, and then see you.